You know what makes me irritated? I hope guys you can hear what we are talking this time. I don't like going around the area with him. He charged us 100 pesos. And
the white skin.
Yes, tips in the Philippines. Is it necessary?
So we just finished at Pizza Hut on Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. And now the tip is in the thing.
Just inside.
Just inside.
But take note, tips are not mandatory here in the Philippines. You can eat and you can pay without leaving a tips. Only foreigners give tips.
Are you a foreigner?
No, I'm not.
You're giving a tip.
Because I'm with you. Oh, so this is it. Because I like their boko halo-halo. This is the one that I want to try. It's not so expensive. They have reasonable price for the meals.
This is the restaurant where we are today.
Hey guys.
Hello. We
Good
have to talk
afternoon.
loud.
Yeah.
By the road.
Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome to our YouTube channel, The Filipina and the Foreigner. So we are here in the K221 station just along the area, or no, just I think 7 minutes away from our home.
If you can't guess, we're next to the highway.
Yes, in the highway, that's why it's really noisy. So I hope you can hear us guys. We are talking about tips here in the Philippines. And yeah,
Here's a tip.
tips.
Don't record next to the highway.
Tips. It's about tips. Like when
Money.
you're shopping, tips for the delivery, tips for if you are in the restaurant or in the fast food. Is it really necessary to give some tips like money, not tips for any ideas? No.
Back home in North America, as soon as you go to purchase a meal, you're confronted with a tip amount that you have to choose. I was given that example before I left here, just before I came here, I should say. And we went to buy some burgers, and before we even had any service or bought anything, first thing comes up is, do you want to give a tip of 20%, 25%, or more? And so you're forced to give a tip, basically. Unless you choose zero, of course, and then they're trying to make you embarrassed because you didn't choose tip. So that's what it's like in North America.
Here in the Philippines, tips are not mandatory in the Philippines. You will not get embarrassed once you don't give some tips. No, it's not a no. It's no here in the Philippines. So only foreigners or some rich individuals, they give tips. But for us, like a simple or in the middle class or in the poor class, we don't give tips.
It's so noisy here.
Yes, guys, I'm sorry. It's really noisy. But since it's my first time to give some tips, especially when we eat in the restaurant, I give some tips. But I also in the taxi, I give tips. For the delivery rider, I give tips.
So my question is, maybe some people want to know if they're coming over here, how much should they tip if they tip? So, take a taxi ride for example, how much would you tip? You're going from here to the mall, it's about 40-minute drive? Is it 30-minute drive?
It depends. It depends on the taxi driver, because just recently the driver instead of 20 to 30 minutes rides, they just go around the city area to avoid traffic. But still it's traffic because they just roaming around the city for a few minutes, I think 15 minutes, yeah. But yeah, so I give small tips, like 10 pesos.
10.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So
So we have our order. This one is durian shake, and let's see if he likes it because it's his first time.
It smells funky.
Filipino loves durian.
Can you smell it?
Yes. It's good. Yeah. But if you have blood pressure, do not. It's not advisable to have some durian. Yeah. So it's really sweet in here.
Yeah.
Where are we? About the tips for in the restaurant. When you give some tips, you need to read also the receipt because not all restaurants will charge you for like service charge. Like for example, we went to, I think it's Fridays, if I'm not mistaken, it's Fridays. Their service charge is a lot, like more than 200 pesos. So I don't give tips because like the food is expensive already, but and also they charge us for their service charge. So I don't give this. I'm sorry guys, I don't give this. And then for some restaurants, I give tips like 100 or 50 pesos. But anyway, it's not mandatory to give tips. If you like their services, you give tips.
You said you give like a 10 peso tip on a short ride. So on the long ride in a taxi, what was your recommendation for the tip on the long ride?
It depends. Just like with my sister from sa Davao going to Mintal, it's really a long trip, like more than an hour. So I give 150 tips for the taxi driver because we have so many luggage, and the taxi driver also help us to carry our luggage put back and bring outside. It's like that.
You gave 150 peso tip?
Yes.
You did?
Yes. Because it's really a long ride.
I'm
So
surprised.
it's really a long drive because it's more than an hour.
I'm just surprised that you gave 150 peso
Yes,
tip.
it's a really long ride.
Same well. You sure? Yeah, I ordered a grab meal and I gave the guy 100 peso tip for delivering our food. Is that good? Is that bad? What do you think?
I think no for me.
Oh my!
Can you help me?
Yes.
This is my coco
Oh my goodness,
halo
this
halo.
is-
Boko halo halo.
This is my drink.
Yeah,
and
this is
hers.
mine.
One of us looks hungrier than the other. Wow, that is so nice.
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite. That's why I really want to come here.
I am not a fan of halo halo. Everybody says it's really great, and I don't mean to disrespect anybody. My taste buds just don't love halo halo.
So let's continue about it.
So, for example, when we're at Pizza Hut, what's your recommended tip? Go there, order a large pizza, and you have a meal, and I have a meal besides the large pizza. Christopher has a large pizza. So, what do you think is a good tip there? I'm giving people a heads up.
I only give 50 pesos tips.
Except for the taxi driver. 150. Is he handsome? I'm just in shock that you gave 150 pesos.
It's really a long drive, guys.
10-minute run, we gave him 100 peso tip. We had a probably a 30-minute ride today. What did you give this guy for a tip?
Secret.
I want to know. What did you give the guy for a tip today?
Also,
You're like, what? Tell me. Come on.
I give him
It's low. It's
No.
low.
no, I give him like a little bit tips because we're just roaming around the area, around downtown.
No, the guy today.
Yeah,
How much?
I give him 10 pesos tip.
10.
Yeah,
10 today.
I get annoyed because instead of straight to the road, you didn't realize that we're roaming around for 15 minutes.
It seemed like the same kind of trip to me.
No, it's not.
It wasn't?
No, it's not.
Really? It seemed the same, huh?
No.
This is how a foreigner could get tricked, because it seemed the same to me.
Yeah.
It didn't
If you
seem
don't
any
know the
different.
area, since we are already like more than a month here. So I know the area already, and sad to say, the taxi driver like roaming around to avoid traffic, but still we're stuck in the traffic.
Well, I had no idea that. I was in the taxi.
Just to make a long trip for them. Roam around the downtown instead of going straight to the road, the main road.
Okay. So let's do a little bit of a recap. So for transportation on one of those hobble scooter trike things, what would you recommend?
For the hobble,
for an average, say, 15-20 minute ride, you would suggest?
No, I don't give them tips. They charge us higher, like triple price compared to the regular price. That's why I don't give tips. Like the minimum fare here going to like the travel is only 10 minutes. Yeah. We will say 10 minutes because the last time that we went to Grand Mall, it's only 7 minutes. Yeah. So for the regular vehicle or even the motorcycle, the fare is only 15 to 20 pesos, but they charge us 100 pesos. So how is that?
It's a lot.
Yes.
Because
So
of this guy.
for us it's only 30 pesos each. No, 15, so 30 to 40.
Total.
Yes, the total fare.
Should
Yes.
be.
Yes, but they charge us 100 pesos. And
The white skin.
yes, and you know what makes me irritated? Because they say, "Oh, ma'am, you're with foreigners, so we will charge you higher." Oh, you see?
At least they didn't try to say behind your back. They told you to your face.
Yes, exactly. We are not lying here because he already. Oh, you're with the foreigners, so we will charge you more. That's why I'm sorry to say this. Sometimes I don't like going around the area with him because it's some money. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we were starting to do a recap, and I just discovered she doesn't tip for the hobble.
Yeah, because
or
he
the
charges
trike,
more.
whatever you call it. Okay, so generally you should tip for, say, a 20-minute taxi ride. How much? Your suggestion? We're doing a recap.
If the taxi driver
20 minutes.
help us, I give them more. Sometimes I give them more than 50 pesos.
50.
Yeah.
We're looking for numbers because we're doing a recap. So she's suggesting 50 pesos for approximate 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
Taxi. Okay. Now, when you're at a restaurant, like
A restaurant.
Pizza Hut or Fridays or one of these others, what do you suggest? You know, the service is reasonable. What do you suggest?
50 pesos. Yeah, 50 pesos is
She
enough.
suggests another 50 pesos.
Yeah, because they put like they charge us for their service charge.
For example, we're eating at this little cafe by Sakuro. Very nice video. Letting us record here too. What will you suggest
Yeah.
for your tip?
I don't know yet. I will check the bill first. Yeah, it depends on how much you pay.
We'll have to dub the mountain
Yeah.
later. So, do you ever give a tip to like the conductor or something like that on the bus?
No,
On the bus, no tips.
no, because they give us the exact fare with the ticket, like ticket with the receipt. It's the same. No tips.
So, if
But if you have more luggage, like when we went home, we have 5 luggages. So the conductor charged us for 100 pesos luggage. So we give them 100 pesos. That's for all the fare for our luggage. So it's not bad.
the courier service, the
Yes.
delivery courier
Yes.
guy, courier delivery service. Yeah.
So our payment is like 914, but he gave 1,000 and give the change. So, give the change.
You're welcome, Mr. Courier Guy.
Yeah. I don't ask for change, but I just give them at least more than enough for the price and for their tips also.
What about if someone is getting gas? Because you have full service attendants at the gas station. Should you tip the full service gas attendant?
No need. Yeah, no need.
Does anyone do it?
I don't think so. You know, it's not really necessary here in the Philippines. But if you have more money and you're too generous, then you can give them more tips. But if you're struggling, it's not really necessary to give tips.
Okay, looking from the other side of the coin, like a server at a restaurant, and they see you and a foreigner, do they expect a tip?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
What?
That we drove in circles today. Really?
Yeah. Because that's why I don't talk much, because I know the taxi driver will understand.
So I'm curious now, how much more today did it cost than the normal way? Did you notice?
Because I give him like almost 400, like 380.
Normally it was what?
From the downtown going back is like 350 something.
So you're saying you charge us an extra 30?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's not a lot though.
Yeah, I know, it's not a lot. For you, it's not a lot.
One guy in one of our comments in one of our videos somewhere, he was kind of complaining towards me about giving too much for a tip, saying, don't you know that that's like half a day's wage for a typical Filipina? And he's like, you're wasting your money, and stay with your Filipina, she'll teach you over time. But I was thinking, you know, if it's not as much for us as a foreigner, like if not as much, if we consider, hey, that's only a couple of bucks or something like that, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't give it to help someone. Because, I mean, if it's not a big deal to you, but yet it is a big deal to them, I think you should help the person, you know? That's my opinion. You're living here in someone else's country, they don't make as much, and if it's to you, like in your mindset, that's only an extra few bucks or a couple of bucks and you don't mind, do it. You're helping someone out.
Yeah.
It's only a nice thing to do.
Even if they don't give tips, you still help them for their services.
We'd appreciate if you'd hit our subscribe button and like our videos, and then go back and watch more of our videos. If you want to see how we got started, we were long distance. Now we're close.
Yeah.
So go back and look at our long distance videos.
Yeah. I hope guys you can hear what we are talking this time. Like tips in the Philippines. Is it necessary or not? Yeah, but really it's yummy guys. But I cannot finish this one. Filipino loves durian. Fantastic!
Little kitty. Oh, little kitty.